Hello, my name is John Oliver. Today is March the 20th, 2010. It's about 11:20 p.m. in my apartment in Dallas. This screencast is project management with this date. I hope to have periodic updates about this and other parts and other things related in the future. This presentation often has three parts: introduction, parts, conclusion. To keep each of these presentations under 10 minutes, will go up on YouTube, and probably much less than that, whatever the natural break would be. Introduction. So I'm going to read the text. I'm going to comment on the text there and comment in between also. Currently, I'm in the pre-launch stage, that is before the public beta testing or even private alpha testing. I have an overabundance of research plans, preparations for the last 30 years. My ongoing challenge is to keep it simple and do what it takes to get the ministry launched. After it's underway, then there will be plenty of contacts with donors, advisors, and customers. We can experiment with various services projects online at low cost. That's the introduction. Parts. On the ministry, in the ministry, and myself, and then milestones. This term this man, Michael Gerber, let me move this frame over. Okay, let's go there. Michael Gerber of eMyth uses the term working both on the business and in the business. And what he means by that is that, well, I'll just read this. Design, develop the infrastructure for the nonprofit. On the business is the container for the product and services. That'll get obvious after a while. That's like making the company and working on the company. This is actually doing the work in the company, whatever that might be. So that's been very, very helpful for me. I highly recommend that. And indeed, part of the initial seed capital on the wish list, high priority, is go and take a course by this man. It's about $1,500. Takes about a year to really learn his whole entrepreneurial system. It's just excellent. emyth.com, I highly recommend. For ministers, church planners, business owners, whatever. So within On the Ministry, there's the online and offline parts. There's a website. That's the long note describing all that. And of that website, what needs to be done, and so I break things into priorities. There's high, low, and medium, and above high is top priority. So within top priority of On the Ministry is to prune, polish, and promote the website. To get the website to a state to where I would be pleased to send an absolute stranger there, knowing that in short order they're going to understand what's going on, big picture, what the steps are, and they'll be invited to participate in terms of prayer or advising or donating. It's not in that state today. And I need to get it there so I can put that in place and not worry about it, and go back from time to time and make a few improvements and modifications and additions and whatever. So along that pruning pathway, I need to now work on a site map of it. Use a mind map for a site map. We'll tell the core story, and then we'll do it later. So immediate additions and then later. Again, so the visitor can easily get the big picture, know what's going on, if I join the launch team. Launch team is three kinds of persons, or intercessors, advisors, and donors. And then once it's pruned, make it polished, and it just makes it look pretty. So I don't, all the typos and all the fonts and sizes and everything just looks good. And then promote, to connect it with my other blogs and websites and to drive traffic there. That's the online piece and then the offline is to write the initial business plan. Now that's going to start with what I call the narrative. It's a non-technical case for the ministry. It'll run probably about 40, 60 pages, maybe more, with some links. I'll have a lot of links on there. About half is already written. Got to put it together, add some more. That'll be pretty easy, but I want to do this first, then this. This will also use as a guide for consultants. Part of the money they want to raise will go to consultants. They will use that to help me create a short fundraising materials, about 9-minute video and about 12-page text, and the initial version of the business plan itself, which will become, this gets crazy, which will become what I call my notes, the evergreen business plan. Well, evergreen, instead of business plan, just kind of, well, you use it one time, it goes away. I want to keep it online because I want to have very much a collaborative leadership style, so I want people to be able to see it, comment on it, and so therefore I can enroll people from all over, whether they're in the areas of the technology areas or theology or e-learning or volunteer management. They can all help and contribute. Instead of just have a vague forum, it will be around the gathering of collaboration will be around a business plan kind of a format. And this gets kind of awkward moving this thing around. But anyway, so the medium priority. So get those. Oh, then phone. I need to develop a fundraising phone system, so that I call people. I know who I call. Got phone numbers. Got to follow up. I keep track of where I'm at with all those. The next important thing is a show and tell kit. What that is so I've got something physically this note describes it here. Something I have by the door, kind of like a briefcase to go to individuals that will meet with 2 times a week. That's my goal. Or the other goal is present to small groups 2 times a month that will learn and make contact with the individuals with. And that might be like a roll-on luggage for airport to show the groups. So just this is the projects in the order that I want to do them. Then when this is going on, the money's coming in, then to go and to set up the legal financial structure. That will include the initial business plan I said before, more detail, more thorough, enroll board of directors, and file for the nonprofit status. And what that includes is you fill out an application fee, filing fee, 3 or more board members, the name is unique, charitable purpose, constitution, bylaws, and then when that's granted, they open a bank account, and you file the IRS, and you have 2 years between the time this is granted pretty easily and that to be filed, because that's about 30-page, very complicated. They can easily flunk you. They have seminars that tell you how to fill out that application. It's so complicated. They flunk people so easily. So I'll do that. But want to have board members that can understand all this, know what they're getting into, that are pretty savvy in these arenas. So that kind of a sophisticated document will enroll those kinds of people. I think I'm going to stop here and do another screencast on the other parts rather than have it run on. So thank you very much. I ask you to pray for me often. Amen.